I am choosing mum over sister on my wedding. My mum and sister haven't talked for 10 years. My dad was very abusive, and when we were teenagers, mum took us and fled in the middle of the night. My dad found us 3 times. When he got back, he would hurt mum. The third time, it was so bad. He kept her hostage in her room for a week until Grandma called the cops for a wellness check because she couldn't get hold of mum. My sister would answer Grandma and say that mum was busy, and then stopped answering altogether and blocked Grandma's number specifically since Grandma called the cops. I don't remember much of this, but I know all the details because of the court case documents. It turned out that my sister was the one revealing our secret location to Dad all these times. Mum lost the case anyway because my sister testified against Mum, saying that she wasn't held hostage. Anyway, Dad stopped bothering Mum afterwards, and he moved on with another woman. My adult guess is that he broke her enough and beyond repair that time that he was finally done with her. He never spoke to any of us again. I was 10 male and sister was 15. Sister was very resentful afterwards because she thought it was Mum's fault that he left us. She started abusing Mum, both verbally but mostly physically now, until Mum beat her up one day very badly and my sister was taken by CBS and Mum jailed. She lived with my grandparents, on Dad's side, because Mum's side refused to take her in even if they had better environment to raise her. Mum never wanted anything to do with my sister again. I lost touch for a few years with my sister, but then I met her when I was 15. She had changed a lot and was very nice and kind, and she works with abused women. We are very close now. Mum, however, wasn't interested in any apology nor relationship with my sister, even after I told her how she's changed. Mum suffers PTSD still because she was near death of starvation/dehydration, being bound to the bed for a week. I am sorry to include this, but I want to be biased and tell both sides. Now I am getting married, and my mum said that she respects that I want my sister in my wedding, but that she wouldn't attend. I honestly chose my mum. She's been my biggest support. My sister got very upset and everyone is calling me the My sister said that I sided with her abuser. Comments. Not the asshole. It sounds as though your sister is still in denial about your mother being horribly abused by your father. If your sister was abusing your mother, she should be very apologetic to your mother. Your sister needs to take responsibility for her own part of helping your father abuse your mother. Share your special day with your mother. Not the asshole, but I'm sorry your sister is. She works with abused women and can't see that she helped a perpetrator. She may have been young and coerced herself. I get that. However, if she was to tell the woman, she works with the full truth of what happened, including abusing her already broken mother. How does she think they would react? I would have expected her to be a little more understanding of her own actions in your mother's abuse. Your mum, however, what a woman, well done to her for pulling herself back together. I hope she's doing well. Story 2. Am I the asshole for wanting to end my engagement because her kids don't accept me and I want a family of my own? I, 34 male, have been with my fiancé, 33, for 6 years now. She was a widow with 2 kids when we met. The kids were 5 and 6 when their dad died. They were 7 and 8 when I met my fiancé, and we have lived together for the past 3 years and engaged for 7 months. We've all had individual therapy, family therapy, and me trying to go at their pace, but the kids don't like me. They won't like anyone their mum is with. That much is painfully clear, but they are so against me that I would not want to get married and have kids with my fiancé and bring them into a divided family. It has been argued by some of her friends and mine that things might be this way because we're not married, that the kids would respect me and believe I'm staying if we get married. And I accept there's a chance of that. But what if we get married and they still hate me, or maybe they hate me more? The kids are willing to fight their own grandparents, aunts and uncles over me. They do not want to be my friend. They do not want to see me as an uncle or trusted adult. They do not want to see me as a parent, and they will yell at their relatives for referring to me as one of their parents, not even their dad, but as one of their parents, and they are very firm in not wanting me to be their dad. They said nobody can take their dad's place. I even told them I would never try, but would like whatever relationship they're most comfortable with. Nothing works. Spending time with them is like dragging them to the dentist. They resist and act like it's the worst thing ever, and they won't open up to me or have fun even one with just one of the kids. Not to mention they constantly disrespect me when I'm alone with them. I get slightly less disrespect when others are around, but if they decide to make me spending time with them, hell, the disrespect is dialed up by 100. My fiancé said she wants to get married and have more kids, that she's been ready for a while. She even proposed to me. But I have told her I do not feel good about it when her kids are where they're at with me. She knows I want kids of my own, and she told me we'll have them. She seems willing to believe her kids will come around to the idea of me someday and that we just need to show them I'm not going anywhere. I think it's a big risk, and one that is harder to break. As it is, I could move out today and we're not entangled anymore. Marriage and kids together changes it. My fiancé's family desperately want me to stick it out, and once I made my fiancé that I am seriously considering ending things, they were begging me to commit and stick it out. They said the kids need someone as solid as me, and we could still have the marriage and kids I want too, that she wants more kids. My fiancé said it's not fair that we have to break up over this. I told her she's not the one who has to live with kids who hate her and have admitted to their therapist and to cousins they would be happy to see me dead if it meant removing me from the equation. Am I the a-hole for wanting to leave? Comments. I have a friend that's in the same boat, only he did marry and his stepkids that he has raised nearly their whole lives still hate him. He isn't their dad and never will be. They are adults now and still treat him like he stole their mother from their father when the father was dead for over 3 years before he met their mother. It's really sad to see, honestly. Trot, don't go into this thinking adding more kids will help the situation. Until her kids accept you, having more kids will just make them feel replaced. Not the asshole. There's a chance that the kids might accept you water you get married. But it's slim. I'd bail. No shame in recognizing a no-win situation. Time to go. It's been years and no, these kids do not seem to be ready yet. If you feel that you have done all you can do, maybe it is time to separate. You seem to have put is an honest effort, but the kids are still recovering and there is not a timeline of grief.